What is up, guys? Savior TCG here. I know it's been a while, but I'm back, and I apologize. Lots of things happened, but we're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about one of the new OP-08 leaders, Carrot, also one of my favorite characters in the show as well. So the Carrot leader, this is the Altar leader. Very pretty, very beautiful. It's nice. Sorry about the shade. But it's 5 life, mono green, and the effect is activate main once per turn. If you have a Minx on field, it doesn't tell you like if you have on field, but it says if you have a Minx type character, which doesn't say field. I'm surprised it doesn't say field because that kind of makes it a little pre-errata, but I don't know. It's not pre-errata, or maybe, who knows. But other than that, what's it called? If you have a Minx on field, it has to be Minx type, any Minx type. Then you may activate its main. You may rest a 5 cost or less character on the opponent's side. So very good effect against most cards. For example, Sabo, because your opponent plays like Sabo or even 5 drop blockers. You can just rest them. It's pretty simple. As long as you have a Minx on board, then it works. But if not, then you cannot use the lead effect. So 5 cost, 5,000 power, 5 life, mono green. So I'm gonna leave Carrot right here. So we're gonna go to the deck list that I believe is good for Carrot. But you're welcome to make changes, and I'm also gonna be making changes as well after this video. Like, not like as soon as possible, but like I'm doing a bunch of testing and all that stuff. So this is what I basically liked so far, as I was doing some testing in with my pre-releases, and it succeeded pretty well. So we're gonna go with the 4 Wandas. This is the new searcher. It's the Minx searcher, Wanda, in OP-08. 1 drop, 2k power. On play, search up to any Minx card other than Wanda. Look at the top 5, and then reveal it, and then put the rest in the bottom. So Minx searcher, you need that. So you definitely need 4 of these, 1k counter as well. So definitely a Minx searcher, you need that. Now, next is our other searcher. This is going to be the Minx and some of the Don Quixote package is Baby 5. So Baby 5 searcher, OP-05. 1 drop, 1k power. On play, rest up to 1 Dawn, so you need 2 Dawn for this, and reveal a Don Quixote card up to 5. So search your top 5, reveal up to Don Quixote card. Also 1k counter, so yep, definitely another searcher for Don Quixote, as you want to search for certain cards, which you'll be seeing pretty soon. Also can search Baby 5 as well, the 2k counter. So you can also search the same card or the 2k5. So it's not restricted to, like, it's not locked, just like Wanda. Wanda, I mean, you cannot search any Wanda cards, but everything else you can. But Baby 5, you can search Baby 5, Baby 5. So I run 3 2k Baby 5s. I might add 4, but we'll see what I have to take out. So I'll leave that there. And our next card, this card is actually very old, but it is, I predict it's needed. I might bump it to a 3, but I have it as a 2 right now. It is a Minx card. What's it called? We have Sicilian. I'm sure I said that right. But we have 2 Sicilian. He's a Minx card, searchable from Wanda. 2 cost, 3,000 power. On play, you rest 2 Dawn. You restand a Minx card that is a 5 cost or less. So you need 4 Dawn for this. You tap forward, play that, and then you rest 2 Dawn to restand a Minx. Now, that's very good because there is a Minx card that's basically like top tier, and it's a very good combo. You can basically swing and then play this card and then restand and swing again. So it's a really good combo. But I run 2 because it's unfortunate you have to rest 2 Dawn for this, so it's basically 4 Dawn to do the effect. But there's also 1k counter and searchable off Wanda. So we're running 2 of him. Very good. Our next card is a new card from OP-08, is Milky. We run 4 Milkies, as she's a 2k counter, 2 drop, 0 power, and on play, well, not on play, you may rest her, and you can restand 1 Dawn, as long as your leader is a Minx card. It doesn't work for any other leader. It's unfortunately leader locked, or not leader locked, type locked. But if your leader is a Minx card, you may rest his character, and then you restand a Dawn. So it's actually not bad because your opponent would have to swing into this character, like waste a swing just to get rid of it if they don't have any like of those searchers or those low cost characters. But if they just have their leader or their 5 drops and they swing into that, because they want to get rid of the Minx cards out of your field. So, but there's also 2k counter, very good. So I love it. We're gonna leave this right here. I'm going to clear this soon. Our next card is a new card. Another one of the key cards, I would say, is Pedro. It's a new card, Pedro, 4 cost, 5,000 power. This is the altar, as you can see, very beautiful. It's 4 cost, 5,000 power, 1k counter, and you have, it's a blocker as well, but it also has an effect. So on KO, you either KO a 6 cost or less rested character on the opponent's field, or you rest an active Dawn, which is actually pretty good as well, especially for the yellow matchup. So if you're playing against, like, for example, Katakuri, as I know Katakuri is going to be making a comeback soon, the Katakuri would have to play 10 drop first, because if he swings, I'm just going to block with Pedro and then just rest a Dawn. They can't 10 drop. So it's very, very good. Like, this card is slept on, but you definitely need this card for this leader specifically. Carrot, you definitely need it. It's slept on. I saw a list where you don't run it, but I like to run it because you basically can, like, get rid of the opponent's 6 or less or rest a Dawn. For example, BY Luffy, if they have a rested Luffy, Sabo Ace, like, you can just pop it if this dies. Like, it's just very good. I love this card. Unfortunately, though, if they play like Brook or even the new Kaido, it doesn't work because it trashes. It doesn't KO. And this has to be KO'd. And we obviously know why. So, but other than that, very good card. I love it. The ult art is beautiful. Sorry for the bad lighting. But yeah, we'll leave that there. Our next key card, which is my favorite card from this set, which obviously is my favorite character right here, is Carrot. We run 4 Carrots. Carrot is absolutely a good card. I mean, I should move this to the side. I'm sorry. Carrot is very, very good. She's like the best green card in this set, which Bonnie players will definitely run it as well because it's a 5-drop, 7k power. All right, 5-drop, 7k power, and not 7k power. 5-drop, 6k power. I apologize. 5-drop, 6k power. Right. And on play / when attacking, you rest a 7 cost or less character. That's where I got confused right there. I apologize. So whenever you play it or when attacking, you can rest a 7 cost character or less on the field. So for example, if they have like a 7-drop kid, like you're playing against RP Luffy and it's rested, just play Carrot or swing with Carrot, boom, it's rested. They cannot swing with Kid. It's like a mini Dofi. It's really, really cool. I love this card. This card is definitely top tier for any green decks. So definitely run it, not even just in this leader, but in other green decks as well, like Bonnie. Bonnie's definitely another one. So searchable off Wanda as well into Minx. So now our next card is another rest person, but a little different obviously, is Bonnie. I run what's it called? I run 3 Bonnies only. I would run 4, but I need more room for the Minx, so I stick to 3. I might reduce to 2, but I like Bonnie. Unfortunately, not searchable in this deck, but if you draw it, and then you can basically play it to make sure your opponent doesn't play like Gecko, Moms, or anything else. And it's also 1k counter, but other than that, I do actually like to play this when I have it in hand, so I can basically delay my opponent's combo or anything else they do. So our next card is a OP-02 card as well. Is Carrot, another Carrot card. This is a 5 cost, 5,000 power, a 2k counter. I use it mostly for 2k counter, but at the end of turn, you can restand a Dawn. So I've seen this card in like low Bonnie builds, but we're here to talk about Carrot. But it's searchable and it's a good card. It's also playable with another card, which I will reveal soon, which is why I'm running like this 5-drop as well, just in case I want bodies on board. But it's also a 2k counter, so very good. Now we have a new card in OP-08. It's for Inarashi. I love this card because I can, on play, I choose 2 characters with a cost of 5 or less and they do not become active. So it's very good. I also like it into the BY Luffy matchup because they have like 2, for example, Luffy's, the one where they gain 2,000 power and they trash a life. Oh, they're rested? Or yeah, just play this card and they're just rested for the turn and they can't swing. So they can still use effect, but it's just rested, so it prevents from like doing damage against you. But very good card. It's on play. It's searchable for Minx. It's a 5 cost, 6k power, 1k counter. So I run 4 of these. You 100% need to run 4 of these. Very, very good. Our next card is obviously another key card, is the Hody Jones. I run 4 because you need Hody Jones. Hody Jones turns the game for every green deck. You need Hody Jones. So 7 cost, 8,000 power, on play, rest up to 2 characters or Dawn or 1 each, and then obviously take a life. And then, yeah, very, very good. It's a rush as well, so definitely run 4 Hoodie Jones. This is the key card, so for in terms of like trying to end game or you trying to like apply pressure to them. But there's also another card which is pressure. I'm gonna put this here. Is 8 cost Rosinante. I run 3 only. I would run 4, but I would have to change up a few of the cards as well. But the thing is with 8 cost Rosinante is that, so I run 3, right? I maybe do the 4, but we'll see. I think 2 is too low, but here's the reason why. We have 4 options for this card. You have these 4, because you can play, what's it called? It's an 8 cost, 8,000 power, and then on play you rest this character, and then you play a based 5 cost character from hand active, which you have Bonnie, Carrot, and Inuyasha, and they cannot be KO'd when this character is rested. But when he's rested and they're active, they cannot be like KO'd. But if he's rested and then they're rested, then yeah, they can be KO'd. But they would have to remove this card if they want to KO this card. And this card is pretty much a big body. Not super big though, but it's 8 cost. So very tough matchup for the black decks. You have 4 options for Rosinante. So that's why Rosinante is definitely the card you definitely need for this deck no matter what. Because you have so many 5 drops. So you got Bonnie, which 3 Bonnies. That's 7, 8, 9... 13 5-drop cards and Rosinante, so that's, yeah, there you go. So that's why I run the Rosinante. 3 Rosinantes, very, very good. Definitely run 3. 4, if you want to, go ahead. Do not run 2. 2 is a little, like, less. I feel like 3 and 4 is the best for this deck. I'll leave that there. Almost ran out of room, but we're almost done here. Our last card is, what's it called? 10-drop Dofi. I run 3. I could run 4, but I don't want my deck to be too bricky, as I have Rosinante and Hoodie Jones. I also have some other cards, or should I say a new card as well, which I'm about to show you after this card. But 10-drop Dofi, 10 cost, 10,000 power. Keep 3 of your opponents, including your leader, or just 3 opponents. Rest of characters, rested, they can't restand. So this could definitely change the game a lot. It just depends, though, if you have a board. But it definitely can give you an extra turn to make a comeback or change the game up. So 3 Dofis, I definitely recommend running 3. 4 will be fine. I'll probably might add the 4, but we'll see. And then we have a new card. This is the reason why I'm running like 3-3. I could run 4-4, but we'll see. I'm doing some testing. We have our, I would say, the first stage that is foil, if I'm not mistaken. Like just like in foil, like a rare foil from a booster box. Because anytime I get a stage from OPs 1 through 7, all the stages are not foil. But this stage is foil, and we have Zoe, basically. We have the elephant. So this card only works, obviously, with the... Well, half of it works with... Because if you have a Minx leader, all of it works. But if you don't, then it only works halfway. So basically, you have 2 options. So it's a 3-drop. Unfortunately, you cannot search this from Wanda, as it is not a Minx type. It is a Zoe type. It's very unfortunate. So you could rest this card to restand a Dawn, and at the end of your turn, you can restand one of your Minx cards. So this is very good for Carrot. So they can't swing your Carrot; they have to remove it. This is good for Pedro because you can swing with Pedro, and then you can restand it to become a blocker. It's a very good card. I only run 2 because this card is not searchable, unfortunately, by Wanda. It doesn't have the Minx type. I feel like 4 is too much, and too bricky, and 3. I mean, I could try 3, but I'm trying 2 for now. It's a very good card, so you have 2 options with the Minx character. Minx leader. 1 option if you don't have a Minx leader. So, but very, very good card. I like it. I run 2 Zoe 3-drop. If you get this off when you're like start the tournament, like whether you go first or second, just if you have this in your hand, just keep your hand. Like unless your hand is like very bricky where you have like no counters at all, then I understand you can mulligan. But if I have this, I will just keep my hand because I can just play this, and then you basically be playing with an extra Dawn every single turn because you can restand a Dawn by just resting this. So it's very good. Second to last card, we run 2 0 cost Don Quixote, searchable off Baby 5. So if you have any bricky cards, too many bricky cards, and you have this in hand, you can use this to plus 3,000. You have to trash a card though. It's 0 cost, and the trigger is rest of 4 cost or less. So good trigger and then a good card as well. So I run 2. I probably run at 3 if I want to take out the Zols. So it just depends. And then our last card, which is a new card, is Electrical Luna, which basically is a 3-drop, and you can keep all your opponent's 7 cost or less characters rested. So it's like a mini Dofi, but with every character. As long as they're a 7 cost or less, it works. But if they're not more than a 7 cost, then unfortunate. But very good card. I like this card because the trigger is also good. It's a Punk Gibson trigger. This card has actually helped me win a game before as I triggered it. And then I was able to play 10-drop Dofi right after that to keep all his characters rested, and he kill and swing the next turn. I think 2 is fine. 4 is too much, and if you're going to run just 1, then that's fine. I don't know yet, but I'm still testing, but I'm testing with 2 so far. If I want to run 3, I have to take out a bricky card. Like, I'll probably take out a Zo, like, don't even run the Zo stage. Take out, like, 1 Zo stage or add 1 more, and then put a 4th Resonante. Who knows? But yeah, this is a new card, very strong card. I even see this card run in Bonnie, maybe like 1 of or 2 of, so because they definitely could change the game around for mid game. So yeah, definitely a good card. But other than that, that is our Carrot deck list. Other than that, guys, that was my Carrot video. Thanks for watching. I'm gonna be doing some games with these. I'll definitely upload a Carrot gameplay as soon as I can. But that was my Carrot deck list. I'm going to do some changes probably. It depends. Or maybe I just don't change it at all. Let's see how it works. Thanks for watching the video, and I will see you guys soon for another deck list. So, goodbye, y'all. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe, like, and comment. Take care.